Gaza ceasefire. Subhanallah, there is so much news going around about this right now, and I was so happy when I heard this. Whether this will lead to peace or just another cycle of suffering for the people in Gaza, we don't know yet, but we can break it down in this video, what we know so far. Firstly, I just want to start on a positive note and congratulate all the people in Gaza. All the parties are happening. I don't know if you've seen the videos. There are kids partying in the streets, journalists taking off their gear. Oh my God, it's just been so emotional. And I was so happy when I heard it. I just had to make so much dua. And I just spent the whole night thinking about it, making dua. But obviously, we're very skeptical. Israel have broken these agreements in the past. Israel have still yet to finalize a few details. The details are supposedly going to be finalized at 11 a.m. on Thursday, local time, Israeli time, Palestinian time. But I can't help but feel for the millions of Palestinians, the millions of Palestinians that are feeling so happy right now and just wanting to celebrate with them and be with them and not be the pessimist at the party, not be the one that's like, things are not okay yet. I don't want to be that person. I want to be grateful, full of gratitude, and I want to celebrate. Let's take a moment to do that before we get into the details. His name is Tasni Ma'id. He's got over 1 million followers on Instagram. Follow him if you haven't. He's so adorable. This is his video reacting to the ceasefire in Gaza.
الليل سمعت انه ما يطلع انهم هيوقفوا وقف اطلاق النار وهنرجع كلنا على بيوتنا. مفتاح بيتي لاني اكثر من سنة بستنى بفضل حلم عشان ارجع على بيتي والاقيه سليم. بس طبعا مش هرجع يا حالي، ارجع انا وسيمبا اللي طلعته من الردم. هيصير لي بيت وسيمبا بيت. شكرا للمليون المتابع عشانكم اهتمتوا معي بهذه اللقطة.
Oh my God, too cute. Everything is not so simple, right? Everything is not so black and white. The agreement doesn't actually, let me just like gather myself. The agreement does not actually take place until Sunday, which I find ridiculous because Israel can bomb and commit genocide on a larger scale as they want until Sunday. And they have been. They've already killed 40 people in Gaza. And people, I just want you to imagine this for a second. Can you imagine getting the news of the ceasefire, partying and celebrating like the Palestinian people do, despite going through so much horror and difficulty? They don't sit there and go, oh, things are not going to be okay, which is what we do because we know what's happening on the other side. They party, they celebrate, they're grateful. They're grateful for the news they have. Can you imagine being one of those amazing, beautiful Palestinian people partying and celebrating to only within a couple of hours have your house that you're about to go back to, getting so excited to go back to, bombed, or your parents, your children killed? SubhanAllah, like I can't even imagine what it's like for those people in that. That is the sadistic, horrific nature of the Israeli government, allowing these people to celebrate and then killing them last moment. They do it all the time and they absolutely love it. What is the ceasefire deal? Like I said, the details are yet to be fully finalized because the Israeli government haven't like actually fully confirmed what's happening yet. They will do on 11 a.m. their time Thursday, inshallah, which I'll be uploading this video before then, so we'll see what happens. So far, what we know, what's going to happen is, without going into too much detail, it's going to happen over 42 days. There are going to be 3 phases to the plan. What's going to happen is Hamas are going to be giving back the Israeli prisoners of war, and Israel are going to be giving back the Palestinian prisoners of war. There is a significant amount more Palestinians that they hold in their prisons in Israel. They're not going to be giving back all of them, but they're going to be giving back a significant number. And just the pure exchange of, I think it's like 33 like Israeli prisoners compared to like hundreds or maybe thousands of Palestinian prisoners. The numbers are insanely different, and I think that just proves the scale that Israel are willing to completely demolish Palestine compared to the way Palestine react is completely different. Like, you can't even compare the two. You know what? 42 days, by the way, is just before Ramadan starts. The whole plan, inshallah, if it works, please Allah allow it to work. the whole plan, if it works, will commence just before Ramadan, inshallah, which is perfect for us as Muslims, because when Ramadan comes, we give. And you know what we're going to be doing this Ramadan? Inshallah, I pray that Allah allows us to do this. We're going to be giving in huge amounts, as much as we can, to the people in Gaza, and we are going to rebuild Gaza better than it's ever been before. Inshallah, this is my dream. So I'm so happy that we've got Ramadan coming up, and I'm going to be pushing fundraisers on here. I'm sure every single person's going to be pushing fundraisers. So donate to anyone. Doesn't matter. It's all going to the same place. And we can just push that money into Gaza. So at the moment, Israel are only allowing 600 trucks in a day, maximum. At the end of this, at the end of the 42 days, inshallah, if everything goes as planned, which is going to be really hard with such a sneaky, sadistic government like Israel, if everything goes as planned, then inshallah, unfiltered aid will be allowed in, which, if that happens, will be so perfect. If that happens, please Allah, allow that to happen, that Ramadan starts with aid being able to come in without any restrictions. We're going to push that in by the millions, inshallah. Which is, who did the deal? This is a key question. Everyone's taking credit for this. Biden says it's him. Trump says it's him. Who did the deal? Let's have a look at this quickly. So Biden actually was, under Biden's administration, this deal was actually made in May 2024, which was a very long time ago, but it wasn't actually pushed through. So between May 2024 and now, which has been a very long time, the Biden administration have not only allowed the genocide to happen, they've funded the genocide to happen. I think we need to remember that. And Trump is not some savior. Obviously, Trump has all of his own problems. Biden has all of his own problems. I don't want to get in political arguments. I don't like either of them. But Trump is saying that the reason why the deal has finally gone through is because of him and his amazingness. And he and he supposedly told the Israeli government that if they don't push this deal through, he's going to give them hell. And because of his unhinged nature, they were kind of worried that they don't really know what hell was. So they kind of were like, okay, let's do this. So everyone's saying like, oh, Trump did it. But let's have a look in history for a moment, because this is not the first time that during a new government coming in America, Israel have declared a ceasefire. This has actually happened a few times before. Let's have a look at when Barack Obama came in. Here's a news article from January the 19th, 2009. Israel pulls out of Gaza Strip as Barack Obama assumes the presidency. This seems to happen before. There seems to be a theme going on here. So let's see what happened with this ceasefire that happened last time when Barack Obama became president. So a ceasefire was declared on January the 18th, just a day before Obama's presidency started. And Israel pulled out of Gaza on January the 19th, 2009. What happened after that agreement? Israel broke it. Israel fired strikes into Gaza months after the agreement took place. Israel broke it. We're not dealing with normal people here. We're dealing with sadistic people that just want the annihilation of the entire Palestinian race. We can't treat them like normal, but I think we should be happy for the Palestinians. That's my verdict on this. I think we should all just pray, and inshallah everything will be okay. Thank you guys for watching. Assalamu alaikum.